the Taliban, if they could find them, they will kill them. So we were just so scared. Please help us. I am Golaka, one of the Afghanistan special contributor. I came to Korea with my family around 6 months ago, and I have my family is 6 members. I have 4 children. My kids, the old one is 13, and the second one is 9 years old, and the third one is 5, and the small one is more than 6 months. He was just born 1 week ago from escaping from my country. I was the medical interpreter. I was working in a hospital. It was one of Korean hospital in Afghanistan, very big hospital, in a US military base. I was the translator of doctors, Korean doctors. I was between the doctor and the patient. You know, the people, Afghanistan people were coming. I was helping the Korean doctors. My wife was just delivered a week before, and she was in the hospital. She got cesarean section, and she was just discharged from the hospital. We were going to home, and we heard Taliban is coming, and they are coming to our Kabul. Kabul is the capital of my country, Kabul. So we were just so scared. They will find us, they will kill us. You know, the people who were working with foreigners, with Korean people, with US people, then the Taliban, if they could find them, they will kill them. So we were scared so much. My wife was crying and I was crying. You know, one of my sad stories is that we were in the same car, explosion happened, and we both got injured. So my brother was seriously injured. His head is exploded and he is completely disabled. When my mother heard the news, she died, suddenly died, and she passed away. What happened to my son, both his explosion happened, then explosion happened, I got disabled also my left hand, and half of his head is just exploded by bomb explosion. He cannot walk, he cannot stand. My 2 younger sisters taking care of him. My father was also killed by Taliban like very long ago. We worry about him, what will happen and how. Sometimes we call them, you know, through mobile phone, we WhatsApp, we call. Before Korean hospital, there was another US hospital. It was called Cure International Hospital. It is from American people. When the Korean government wanted to establish a hospital in Afghanistan, then the Korean doctor, who was my colleague, he started working in the Korean hospital. I want to work with you there because you are my friend. But one day there was a call from the Korean hospital. We have an interview with you. We need an interpreter. Then I was selected as an interpreter. Yeah. We were working in a Korean hospital around 10 years, and when US military was going from Afghanistan back to US, then we were realizing that maybe some risky situation, then the situation will be changed and we will be under risk. We will be scared of our future, what will happen. We were contacting with the Korean embassy, and we were requesting them, please help us. Around like a month, we were just communicating, but so many times failed. You know, when the embassy had a plan to bring the airplane to Kabul, then it was cancelled due to some changing situation. Then they were sent us a notification, the plan was changed, and please wait for our next notification, our next notice. We had so many preparation for our baby. We had bought so many clothes, but we just escaped with one cloth and nothing else. We couldn't take anything with us. We have left all our property, my car, my house, furniture, everything we left. We were changing our address, because no one should know where we are. And we had just communicating through mobile. I was the team leader of all my colleagues. I was communicating with the embassy, then I was receiving any kind of news I was sharing with my colleagues. Special buses for us. We could enter inside the airport by buses. So leaving the country, leaving own home is so difficult. Everything, we left everything, all our memories, all our home, properties, our families, friends, everything. It was so difficult, but in the same time we were feeling blessed that we are going in a safe place and we are lucky. Of course, we felt so happily and we were so happy. We felt, when I saw my family, now we are in a safe place. We did cry of happiness that we are alive in a safe place, all my family members.